Yeah, y'all know what it is. It's TK the Poet. You already know it, so you ain't gotta. Yeah. Just speaking my truth. This is not a diss song. This is me speaking my truth. My truth might not be your truth, but you know what? This is how I gotta give it up. Yeah, I'm tired of people claiming they not equal. We ain't equal. They can't match my level. You ain't stepping, you ain't a step that. Stop that flexing, ain't no muscle behind that. That's why I draw the line. That close nigga, I play 9 that. Yeah. I'm tired of people claiming they not equal. We ain't equal. They can't match my level. You ain't stepping, you ain't a step that. Stop that flexing, ain't no muscle behind that. That's why I draw the line. That close nigga, I play 9 that. We are here. Week 7, K-Spazz versus Writeous Soul. Living Legend versus them bold words in the building, man. This is going to be exciting. I can't wait for this one to really jump off and see what poets going to do what and what energy they going to bring. But at first, before we get too far into the show, let me bring up each poet, and I want y'all to introduce yourself. And we're going to start with K-Spazz. K-Spazz, tell the people who you are, where you from, and what team you represent.
Yo, I'm K-Spazz. I'm from the west side of Chicago, and I'm representing Bold Words.
Bold words in the building. Okay, we're going to bring up Writeous Soul. Tell the people who you are, where you from, and what team you represent.
Hello, everyone. This is Writeous Soul. I am from Moscow, Tennessee, but I reside in Memphis, and I'm representing the Living Legends.
Living Legends in the building. Let's go ahead and get to it. We are here. We at the coin toss. We're going to see which poet going to go first. We're going to start with Writeous Soul. Writeous Soul, it's your birthday. Happy birthday. Turn up one time. Happy birthday to the birthday girl. You know, and also K-Spazz, you have a birthday coming up too as well. So, look, hey, it's turning up for the birthdays, man. This is going to be a special one. So, I'm going to go ahead and start with you. Heads or tails, which side do you want?
Tails.
It is tails. Who you want to go first?
He can go first.
K-Spazz going first. It's going to be on you. K-Spazz, let's go.
Peace out, back to me. Graveyard grievances, giving gnarly, ghostly groans. Greeting gloom, gathered grounds, but I'm really just talking about the flows in my room. Every demon I done had done died a deadly death, and they skeletons, they make messes in my room. My closet full of clothes, they closes because I outgrew them. I just closes the door. I got too big for their problems, and then I became one. This newly sent is God's sent, and I washed for free. No sense needed. Only fee I paid was detaching from demons. Calling Kaepernick, telling him, hey, I'm taking a knee too, but in prayer, because it's needed. They asked me why I ain't clean the crib yet. Because the grounds of the graveyard where I once slept comfortably was buried in, became my stumping grounds. My wooden floor creaks when my spirit becomes heavy. Each one teaches one thing, that I'm starting to slip back into distress and back away from me. I got to get back to me. The carpet at front, that ain't just for me to take my shoes off. It's a reminder that I need to keep that dirt that was poured on what they thought was my cadaver around me, because I need to make sure that I can track my big boy progress. To show my steps, climbing from between a rock and a hard place to a wish in a perfect place. The seeds of a perfect day. They don't know that I'm a black team seal. I'm a black team seal in operation. Boy, get back to yourself. For real. They say they see blood stains and streaks of blood all through the house. And it's a mark on your door. They ask me what it means. I say, you ever read your Bible before? That's a sign. When I see blood, I will pass over you. The plague shall not be upon you to destroy you. So that blood, that's mine. I've been crucified my firstborn self. That's how K-Spazz came alive. I live with the blood that I shed, the same as the skin. I'm in the New Testament speaking stories of the Old Testament from the text within. I'm a newly tested man. Can I continue to live with the skeletons exposed to myself and leave my walls bloody from unaliving my past self? Yes, I already do it. Can I really trot to the throne through the graveyard where ghostly groans and gloom gather the ground? Yes, I do it every day on the wake up. Getting back to me is weathering the storms that were sent to destroy me, walking through these eerie streets of my own being. Where the darkest nights shine the brightest, and the nights don't even fight the darkness. The blood, it represents years of tears for ears that say that when they hit us, that I'm speaking something worthy. I still walk through wet graveyards where the skeletons in my closet have been addressed, and they lie truthfully dead at the space where my feet rest, walking through the temple to get back to me.
I'm a loner. So I got friends wondering where family is when life's getting the best of me. I got family wondering where friends were when that crash almost put me out my misery. I'm worried about why everyone's worried about the wrong things. It's like I can't get right what I can't get right. It ain't that life. I started taking accountability for my own soul because I can't take anyone with me down that long stroll. I cried the first time I watched leaves fall from my family tree, but I'm proof that what you do with time heals all wounds, and that's my truth, which is subjective. So I rake the leaves into 4 seasons and I let them run their course. If tears now and then be the water God uses to grow me up, then I embrace how often I have to fill that cup. I'm guilty of being in the right place at the right time and still ruining it by self-sabotaging and telling myself I don't deserve the life God keep bailing me out of just because I don't always know what I'm doing with it. I'm also guilty of making a pros and cons list and still favoring the cons when I'm done. Because aren't we all a little biased to the things we really want? I get tongue-tied because I don't always know how to speak my troubles fluently, surrounded by people who show up for the spotlight, but then they go ghost when it's not bright. That's why I warn folks who are drawn by my beam that I am a human being. I am not light. I feel human things. I don't always know where I'm headed, but every ash I rise from, I scream, God did it, because I'm wise enough to know that I did it. I also get distracted by the wrong things. So please take me out that pedestal so I too can stop falling for the wrong beings. They used to step on me after seeing how I take bruises so easily. For God's sake, I'm a human being. Stop bruising me. I once thought I was building a team, but I used that word too loosely because poets were kicking holes in the ship like Bruce Lee. But God saw fit to keep choosing me, so I threw them the deuces and told them it's not you, it's me. Nowadays, I lead with mercy and grace. So some think that I'm better than great because I want more out of this life than others are willing to take. I had a poet shoot her shot and I politely blocked it. So she wrote a delusional diss poem, then walked up to greet me after my show like she didn't just create discord. Now, I don't know how tough y'all ride for your respect, but baby, this forward. Many people are on the wrong side of not knowing how to be let down. Do you not know how many times I shot my shot, missed, and did not frown? There is a such thing as a rebound. I no longer let people create storms around me. That's right. I'm lightning and I refuse to let bullshit strike in the same place twice. I boat different. Run a tight ship now, so I boat different. When I wrote this poem, I only counted 2 friends and they were both different. It's like I'm always so close yet so far away. Always a vibe and never a victory. And what can I say? I get just close enough to my dreams to have them slip away. And don't I deserve to slumber, to count sheep long enough to lose the number? I'm a product of my environment, but they don't make microphones in the jungles. Not enough Tarzans in my lanes. Not enough Janes to shake hands. I'm extraordinary, but I'm plain. And the trauma I carry means I may never become a bride or a bridesmaid, but not because I won't be invited or proposed to, but more so because I won't accept the invite or the proposal. Damn. I stopped getting tangled up from letting down this natural hair. I took a few wrong turns, but like Princess Tiana said, y'all, I'm almost there. Thank you.
We are here. Man, fire match. K-Spazz, Righteous Soul. Man, bold words, living legends in the building, man. That match was unmatched. Fire, fire, fire. Man, look, y'all see the background. I ain't got to say too much wrong. It was fire. We're going to go ahead and get into the judges and see what the judges got to say. First judge I'm going to bring up is B Rich. B Rich, tell the people who you are, where you from, and what team you represent.
This your boy B Rich, Do 7 Records representing Team Diagnosis. I'm out of Kansas City, living in Dallas.
Okay. Let's go ahead. We're going to go with K-Spazz.
Okay.
So, you have any words or you want to get straight into the scoring?
No, I mean, they held it down. You know, I seen it just a little bit, but they know what they probably messed up on. It's probably probably the background of him walking and not being distracted, but I love that how when somebody hunked, he stayed on delivery and all that, but it wasn't too bad. It wasn't bad.
Okay.
Bad at all.
So let's go with penmanship. What do you have for penmanship?
I gave him a 4.
Okay. For impact.
I gave him a 4.
For believability.
I gave him a 5.
For substance.
I gave him a 4.
For delivery.
I gave him a 4.
Okay. Now we're gonna jump to Writeous Soul. Writeous Soul, you have any words or you want to jump right into the scoring?
She did about the same, So I ain't got nothing for right now.
Okay. What do you have for penmanship?
I gave her a 5.
For impact.
I gave her a 4.
For believability.
I gave her a 5.
For substance.
A 4.
And for delivery.
I gave her a 5.
Okay. And that is a total score of 23. And for K-Spazz, you gave him a total score of 21. Appreciate you, Bree Rich. We go ahead and jump to Posey. Tell the people who you are, where you from, and what team you represent.
Posey Red Dragon from Oak Cliff, Texas, man.
Okay. Let's start with K-Spazz. You have anything to say?
Okay. K-Spazz, you did your shit, man. I'm the homegirl too. She did about the motherfucking from I done heard from. I'm ready to judge though.
Okay. What do you have? We're starting with K-Spazz. What do you have for penmanship?
I'm gonna give him a 4.
Okay. For impact.
Impact, I give K-Spazz a 5.
Okay. For believability.
I give him a 5.
For substance.
Substance, I give him a 4.
For delivery.
Delivery, I give him a 4. I thought my
Okay.
nigga, I seen, only reason I said 4 because I know how, you know what I'm saying, he kind of distracted and shit. I usually don't take off of shit, but like shit like that, because I like when he be, you know what I'm saying, mobbing through Chicago, the train and all that shit. I fuck with that shit, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like a little bit of shit kind of fucked up his delivery today, but I still give him a 4.
Okay. Let's go with Writeous Soul. You have any words or you want to jump right into the scoring?
Yeah, man, I gotta say something to it, because I usually be thinking, I'd be like, man, this motherfucker. And I thought K-Spazz was just gonna like slay her, but today I really feel like she brought this shit. I feel like it was the best one I done heard. I'm glad she stopped it before she started doing that one delivery on that hand. But you did your shit today. I ain't gonna lie to you.
So what do you have for? Let's go over. What do you have for penmanship?
Penmanship, I gave Writeous Soul a 4.
Okay. What about impact?
I gave her a 4.
Believability.
I gave her a 4.
For substance.
Substance, I'm gonna give her a 5, because like I say, I feel like she really came with that shit this week. It wasn't just dry. It wasn't the same topic. It wasn't none of that shit. Like I feel like she brought that shit. So I'm gonna give her a 5.
Okay. What about believability?
I'm gonna give her a 4.
Okay, and that is a total score of 21. Appreciate you. Let's go ahead and go with Caitlin. Caitlin, tell the people who you are, where you from, and what you do.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Caitlin. I am originally from Connecticut, but I am living now in the DFW area.
Okay. We're gonna go ahead and start with K-Spazz. You have any words, or you want to jump right into the numbers?
I think K-Spazz poem was very insightful. I feel like he was talking about, wanting to change or trying to get back to where he was. So it was pretty good. The only thing is it was a little bit distracting because he was walking down the street, and it feels like it threw off his delivery a little bit.
Okay. So let's get right into the numbers. What do you have for penmanship?
Penmanship, I give him a 4.
For impact?
A 4.
For believability.
A 5.
Okay. For substance.
I give him a 5.
For delivery.
I give him a 4.
And that is a total score of 22-22. Let's go ahead and go with Righteous Soul. Righteous Soul, you have any words or you want to jump right into the scoring?
For Righteous Soul, I think she did an amazing job. I feel like she could have added a little bit more emotion because her poem was very, very, like, to me, it was very impactful. But I feel it was lacking a little bit of emotion, a little bit, but it was still very good.
Okay. What do you have for penmanship?
A 5.
For impact?
A 5.
For believability?
A 5.
For substance?
5.
And for delivery?
A 4.
And that is a total score of 24-24. Thank you, Caitlin. Let's go ahead and go with TK the Poet. Let's see what. So here's my scores for K-Spazz. I'm gonna start with K-Spazz. I gave him a 4 in penmanship, a 3 in impact, 4 in believability, 4 in substance, and 4 in delivery with a total score of 19. Now let me go ahead and go with Righteous Soul. Righteous Soul. I gave you a 5 for penmanship. I gave you a 4 for impact. I gave you a 4 for believability. I gave you a 5 for substance, and I gave you a 4 for delivery with a total score of 22-22. And let me say, your wordplay, it was fire. Being, I'm not light. Like I'm not light. And you played on the word of light. Then you said both different. Like your wordplay, like it was crazy. Like I caught all the double and triple entendres that you put in there. You wrote it massively. That takes work. That takes artwork. So I really appreciate you writing it like that. That was fire. That was dope. And we're gonna go ahead and jump to the main screen and we're gonna add these points up and see who came away with what. Let's go. We are here. Let's try to get to the numbers and see what poet scored what. So we're going ahead and start with K-Spazz real quick. TK the Poet gave him 19. Kaylin gave him a 22. Pussy gave him 22. B-Riz gave him 21 with a total score of 84-84. Let's go ahead and go with Righteous Soul. TK the Poet gave her a 22. Caitlin gave her a 24. Pussy gave her a 21. B-Rich gave her a 23 with a total score of 90. So who comes away with the win? Righteous Soul come away with the win today. Congratulations. What you got to say?
I gotta say that anytime you pour alcohol on a wound, it kind of hurts. So I think coming back every week and knowing that you have that wound of delivery that you have to master, that has to heal, it stings a little bit when you hear it from the judges, but it makes you better because they're only telling you something to help you, to pour into you, to make you better. And if you come in weak, they gotta call that. If you need to be stronger, they gotta call that too. So it's just your baby. Anytime something is attacking your baby in a way that doesn't feel good, it hurts a little bit. But this week it feels better because I kind of felt what they wanted from me. I still haven't mastered it, but I do feel like I didn't go from 0 to 10. I feel like I went from 0 to maybe 4, and that's progress.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look, it was fire. Like your rhyme scheme. Like, look, yeah. I ain't gonna hold you. You went crazy. Like with the both, and then the light scheme and the bean. I'm a bean. Fire. Look, fire.
And you could tell that it was emotional for you still though.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Thank you so much.
Look, with that being said, I appreciate you, man. Look, we finna go ahead and get to the next match. That was Bold Words, Living Legend, Righteous Soul, K-Spazz in the building.
Hate to cut y'all down. Hold on, Righteous Soul. Don't go nowhere yet. Because I know you got to hear this real quick.
Okay.
Well, because I be, sometimes with me and you, I just be like, I just need the delivery and shit. But even the tone of how you be coming, but I ain't gonna lie, I gotta give you your flowers when I post it. You brought that motherfucking shit this week, real talk, real shit. You can't do nothing but keep going up from here, bro.